Right, today we're learning if you're allowed to make Kidush Levana inside the house. Obviously, the common answer would be the way the common knowledge, no, we have to go outside like we do it, but it's not so pashut because this Inyan doing Kiddush Levana outside is not mentioned in the Gemara. The main Gemara that talks about this, it's Masechet Sanhedrin, Daf Mem Aleph Amud Beis, Mem Beis Amud Aleph. Talk about, doesn't say one word about making Kidush Levana outside, and the first one what's available to me over here, it would be the Ramah. The Ramah says in the end of Tov Chof Vov, V'en mekachin Levana tachas agag. So you don't make Kidush Levana under the roof, and the one that elaborates on it the most is the Bach. The Bach says like this. It's not mentioned in the Tur, in the Rambam, it's not mentioned in the Gemara, like I said. That Lashon of the Bach. The end, why we're going outside? I mean, if the whole thing is Chidush Levana, so you could look at it from inside the house, in your comfort zone, and say, Kidush Levana. He said, then the end is derech kovod. It's not kovod. Ela yotzin mitachas agag, lesoicha rechoiv, kederech sheyotzin lekabel pnei hamelech. Sheyotzin lekrosei. When the king comes to go passing by the city, you're not going to say, let them come to my house, and we're going to say to him, Shalom Aleichem over there. You go out to greet them outside. That's derech kovod of the melech. Now it's mekabel and pnei hashchino, the union of Birkas Halavano. So if to go yotzim lekras hashchino. Then but since again, now we could understand why that the next thing is miu kol ze'echad de'efsher, if it's possible. Aval mishechoishesh be'ezeh michush, somebody doesn't feel well, shelo yuchal lotes lechutz, he cannot go outside. He says, inom kishruin ben agoyim, or you're in a place you cannot go outside to Kidush Levana. You among places they would, let's say they don't let you do that. Yochel lekadesh beveisoi deren chaloinu pesach. According to the Bach says, since it's not mentioned anywhere in the Gemara, it's come from that Indian. We're going to see who's before the Bach and before the Ramah who said that. We're going to see now. So Memele says, if there is a need for it, you don't feel well or in a place you cannot go out, then he says you could do it from inside the house. Now like this. The Mogen Avram, he says like this. On this Indian that the Ramah said, that you don't do Kidush Tachas Agag, the Mogen says, he says, we don't know where would this minhag come from, and the reason for the minhag that you cannot do Kidush Levana inside the house, but only outside. Umaril Kosav Atam, so that would be the almost what I see over here, that the earliest Achron talks about is the Ma'aril. Umaril Kosav Atam shelo ya'ayil olav shum tuma. Inside the house, if there is from some tuma inside the house, we don't want any shum tuma over there. Ubach kosav atam, that's what I just mentioned. Then he says, "V'kach kosav agoyis maimonius." I looked in the agoyis maimonius, I couldn't find it, unless he had a girsa or some different agoyis in the hilchos of Kiddush HaChodesh. I didn't find over there. Also, the levush elaborates on this also, that how you have to go outside to greet the Shechina outside, that's covered the Shechina. Mikol mokim. Yimesh lo ze michush, that's from the Bach, or sheshruyim ben ha'akum, mekadesh tzachad ad kan l'shena. That's the oldest from the Bach. It says, v'zelashon Mata Moshe, ani ro'isi Rashal Zal. The Mata Moshe Rad, he saw the Marshal, ksho b'chabura simcha, let's say he was sitting together with some kind of party, he didn't want to go outside, leave the party. He says, he opened the window where he could see the Levana. He made Kiddush Levana from inside the house. He says, of a kolchikin, that's the addition of the Mogen Avram. If you're going to go outside, and let's say it's a non-clean places. It doesn't smell good. That's something not clean over there. That's better, he says, even to do it inside the house. So we see from here, we all go outside. That's the minhag. We say l'kabel pnei shechina. That's covered a melech to go out to greet him out. Yeah, it's all nice, but if there is a reason, either you don't feel well, either the place over there it's a suffix or vada, you cannot say brocha over there. Then he says better to do it inside and open, and he says, and open the window, they could see the Levana, and you could say from there, Kidush Levana. Now, we already spoke about this, that some say you cannot even do tachas agag, meaning lechatchila, that's all lechatchila. You cannot do tachas agag. You have to see that, you have to be like, it should be nothing between you and the Levana. But we already brought from the Radvaz that same. I when I spoke about this in the previous shiurim, I didn't emphasize the tachas agag business. I only spoke about if you have a cloud. So if you could see through the cloud, the moon, it's you'd see the light, then you could say the bracha, even though it's cloudy. But if you could see the moon clearly, it's not so clear, but it's going through the cloud. If you could see it, you could benefit from the light. You could say bracha. So over there in the same tshuva, the Radvaz said, if you are under overhead or some kind of something over your head, but it's see-through. Let's say it's glass. I mean, I'm sure the time of the Radvaz didn't have plastic. Today would be plastic. If it's a see-through, you could see the Levana, like you see the Levana. If it, when it's a little bit cloudy, you could still say the bracha. Not everybody masking to him. The Ben Ish Chai, and if I'm not mistaken, the Birkei Yosef, they're not masking with that psak. It should be nothing between you and the Levana, but all this is lechatchila. Lechatchila, nothing should be between you and the Levana. But if there is no choice, you could even say it inside the house. So that's why, if we know where the halacha coming from, the makor of the halacha, we know how to apply it. Lechatchila, we should go outside. Lechatchila, we should go outside to say the Kidush Levana under the moon, without anything between us and the moon. Lechatchila. But b'shas hatzoyrech, or there's a little bit cloudy, but you see the moon, it goes through the light, or you have some overhead, but it's a glass or plastic, you see through, or even you inside the house, for whatever reason you cannot go outside, you could even do it inside the house, as long as you see the Levana.
Let's say you need to say it inside, but you can't